Good, good afternoon, everybody. I'm live from the Lake of the Ozarks, Kaufman Beach, um, Rocky Mountain, Missouri. So hopefully my background noise isn't too bad. The boaters are showing up. It's just about 3, and lake traffic is picking up. So I had an interesting interaction just yesterday, actually. A friend of mine sent me a Facebook Messenger about a friend of hers in Las Vegas who, for whatever reason, had a one of those virus tests that we're dealing with that was positive. She doesn't feel bad. She's asymptomatic. They told her it was a false positive, but that she probably had COVID. And so she goes, well, now what do I do with that information? She didn't know what to do. And this is a young lady that lives in Las Vegas. She's from Bulgaria. Hi, Wendy. So I thought, well, I'll just hop on and tell you what I told her. So I had a protocol that I came up for prevention in March of 2020, which is still on full script and it's still valid. Uh, but we've had a lot of people that I've dealt with who have had a positive test and they've been ill, but not hospital, going to the hospital, ICU, intubation, that kind of thing, ill. And there is still, after almost 2 years, a year and a half, no treatment protocols that have been forthcoming. There are treatment protocols, um, but they're being squashed and they're not being able to be used, or they're being fact checked, despite several scientific studies. So Monday we're going to look at some of those studies in class. So we decided, or I decided, okay, I'm going to come up with over-the-counter things that you can do if you get a positive test and you're not so ill that you need to go to the hospital. So I'm not going to delineate each one of these, but they involve vitamin D and vitamin C and vitamin A and zinc, all the things I've been telling you now since March of 2020, just in different doses. And there is a protocol for early outpatient treatment that's fairly aggressive that we'll talk about on, well, it's a more aggressive approach than just taking your vitamins, etc. And when I get done with this little quickie class, it's not going to be very long, I will put up a link to the protocol that I wrote. It's on Fullscript in the dispensary. I'll put the link that takes you directly to the protocol. If you don't have a Fullscript account through me, you can set one up just with an email. There's no credit card involved. You can pick and choose what you want to use. And I've put some little reasoning behind each one of the supplements that I've put in there. So it's not a treatment protocol like you need a prescription. It's a protocol based on some science that's been going on now for a year and a half. And then there's a long haul protocol as well that we'll talk about next week as well. So Monday we're going to talk about early outpatient treatment protocols that have been published around the world, just maybe not here. And then we'll talk about long haul COVID again with some treatment protocols that you might not have heard of. Vitamin C being one of the biggies. But this protocol is in Fullscript. I'll put the link up as a separate post. So I thought I'd hop on here. I've been goofing off at the Lake of the Ozarks, and I had to ramp it up again the last 2 days. So I've spent most of my morning health coaching people. Now I've got to write them all up. So lots of typing coming my way. But I'm enjoying the weather. It's been nice, wonderful down here. This week. We picked a good week to come down. And I will talk to you Monday. I'm ramping up for school at State Fair starting August 25th. The high school starting again August 17th. So I'm getting back in my teaching mode, so I will try to be more consistent on my Facebook classes that I do. So check out the protocol. It's what to do if you're positive on your test, but you don't need to go to the hospital. Ways that you can, alleviate your symptoms if you have them, or try to get rid of this virus if you're asymptomatic, which is kind of the thing. There are now more variants. We keep hearing about the Delta variant. So there's the Delta Plus, the Gamma, and the Lambda. And so we've had a ramp up since the middle of July. Saw a map of hotspots on Facebook. Of course, it's Facebook. I checked it. There was a map of hotspots on July 1st, and then a map of hotspots on July 31st, and there's red all over the country. And I'm sitting right in the middle of it in Missouri. So I thought I would write a protocol or put down a protocol for people that you still have the prevention protocol, which is on my dispensary on Fullscript as well. But I did a protocol specifically for this young lady in Las Vegas because she had no help from any healthcare professional as to what to do with a positive test. She goes, "What do I do? What do you mean it's false positive? They told her you probably have COVID." And she goes, "Then why is it false positive?" Well, that's not that rare, actually. So, a quick 6-minute class, and I will see you all Monday, and we'll talk about things that are being done that you haven't heard about, or maybe you have and it's been squelched. So have a great weekend. I will talk to you all next week, and enjoy yourself. Stay well. Take your vitamin D. See ya. Bye.